Good morning, y'all. How are y'all doing this morning? Because white people used to do it, and now they don't do it. A lot of other races, they don't do it. They say contribute, blessings, offerings. That's what they say. But they do not say the word donation. That man knows so much to ruin so many people. This man is going to ruin so many people on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. He got so many people outside of here. He gonna ruin. This man is gonna ruin so many people's lives. And y'all mad at me? I'm not the one that got dirt on you. You better blame the man responsible. That one. You better blame your bishop for that one. I ain't got nothing to do with it. So you can't mess with the messenger. Y'all better deal with it. Y'all better deal with that. Y'all better prepare for that, because it's coming. Whether y'all like it or not.
Latonya, you know what? This actually, after, I have to make it official. Like, I have to make it official because I see what you're doing. Shouts to Queen Fox. Shouts to Queen Diet. Shouts to a lot of queens. I'm trying to remember that be hitting me up in the comments. And today has clarified it. So after today, right, I'm not going to talk about you. I'm going to try my best. But we're going to clear some things up right now. We got to clear some things up right now. Let's clear it up. Let's get to it. Let me send out these notifications because I see what you're doing. You see, and queens are absolutely right. The queens are absolutely right. Let me guess, you're not getting no money? What happened? Your fantasy job is not paying you enough? What's wrong? That $99 you got in your chat, super chat, ain't right? Money ain't right? You don't speak for other religions. You don't speak for anyone's nationality. Okay? You especially do not speak for me. Okay? Since you believe in God, right? Your God, right? Your preachers, right? Driving around in Benzes and shit, right? Where do you live at? Can you go and literally ask your preacher or your pastor to send you on a vacation? Can you literally ask your preachers and pastors to send you on a vacation? No, you can't. So we're going to sit here and listen to you because I see what you're doing. You're taking shots, but I'm not going to say no names. We all know who you're taking shots at. You was an hating ass broad, yo. Like literally, you a hating ass broad. But you say you don't look at our videos, but you looking at our videos. We know who you're taking shots at. We know what you're doing. Hate is bad, man. Like, yo, I hate you because you're a fucking liar. I hate you because you're trying to take me away from my kids. But whatever I say up here, I'm lying. But queens and kings know. Like, really, I'm going to try my hardest to not talk about you. So this is, I need to get everything out that I need to say so I don't have to keep coming up here and keep doing this.
He's coming back to the United States. And you best believe they got him on all kind of fraud charges. So you best believe that man is going to come clean. And you best believe he's taking a lot of y'all down with him. So, while he's in jail, y'all might want to start doing some cleanup. I'm a cleanup woman. Y'all better start cleaning up some shit.
How about you clean up that STD you got. You always talking about, you know what? You always talking about you some good parent in all of this. Like, why is your son never with you? Let me ask you a question, right? Why is your son never at your house? You're going to see your son at your mother and father's house. See, I would love to have both of my daughters here. Since you're the mother of the year, right? I would love to. But I have a statue full of fucking baby moms. Okay? When you have a 5-month-old daughter that needs a lot of attention, right? And you have a 2-year-old daughter that wants her daughter to play with her, right? And he can't do it because he has to hold on Gabby. But you wouldn't know nothing about that. That I gotta call up my moms or take a bus to go see my daughter because I can't hold both of them. But you wouldn't know nothing about that because I get no help. I do everything on my own. And when I want to play with my Vivi, I can't play with her because I gotta hold on to Gabby. I went to see my daughter on Thursday. And when she seen me, Dada, 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 I had to rush back. It was around 3 o'clock. I had to rush back before 4:30 so I could bring this fuck to his job. And I'm sitting there playing with my daughter. And I knew I had to rush back. And while I'm playing with her, I said, Vivi, Dada has to go. Hearing my daughter telling me, Daddy, don't go. Stay here with me, Dad. Broke my heart. I want to take my daughter home. I want my daughter to be home with her father. But I get no help. You don't have 2 kids. Your son's a grown man. Why ain't your son with you? Why do you have to go to your mom's house, your parents' house, to go see your son? There should be no excuses why your son is at your mom's house. You're always talking about everybody else's kids. And this is why I have a problem with you and Jazzy G, but I'm not going to expect, we're going to leave Jazzy alone. Because she keeps saying all and all and all. Like all of us fathers are horrible. Well, there's some mothers out here that don't want to help some of us good fathers so we could play with our 2-year-old daughter. Now we're going to listen to your dumbass video about this PayPal bullshit. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop my PayPal. I don't give a fuck about the feds. You think the feds care about us? You sound stupid as hell, Latonya. You really sound stupid as hell. You always talking about your parenting skills. So why ain't your son with you? Why do you have to go to your parents' house to go see your son? Why ain't your son with you? I have 2. One of them is 5 months old. I have to hold her. I have a 2-year-old daughter, okay? That every time I come around, it breaks my heart. I gotta leave her. And she's sitting there crying out to me, Daddy, don't go. And I gotta rush back for this fuck boy because this fat fuck doesn't want to walk to fucking work. Or his sister does not want to hold Gabby while I play with Vivi. I raise my daughters. I stand up late nights with my daughters. I have been taking care of my daughters since they came out the womb. You have no excuse to not have your son with you. Stop this bubblegum bullshit and you keep on talking about they ain't no bus. Uber is everywhere. Uber is everywhere. The owner, Jay-Z, made sure of that. Jay-Z made some money and then sold it. That's who started Uber. But you wouldn't know about that. Because you're a fucking mental case.
Because you best believe you can't blame nobody but yourselves. Because you best believe if y'all think he ain't got nothing on polite, oh, he got something on every last one of these children. And a whole lot of people in the conscious community. That man got dirt on so many people, it's not even funny. That man probably got piles and piles of evidence on them computers on a whole lot of people. Because you best believe he probably kept all that stuff on the computers that Mexico got right now. Mexico probably got so much evidence to give to the United States of America on things that man has done and everybody involved. He probably got all of that on that computer. That man probably got everybody who's been involved in these scams on a computer. So you best believe the United States of America gonna get their hands on that computer. And you best believe they're gonna find out all of this. And you best believe they're coming after everybody that's on that computer. And
so why are you taking shots? You know what? I ain't even gonna say their names. They should know who this dumbass broad is talking about. We know who you talking about. Now you trying to be like world bitch ass news. What happened? You're not. Why would anybody want to send you any money? It's not like you would go and help out your son. Every PayPal. Shout outs to all the queens. Shout outs to all the queens. Thank you so much. You know what I do with my PayPal money? I make sure I take care of my daughters. That's what I do. What are you going to do with your PayPal money? You won't even go get some surgery on your hair. Save up enough PayPal to take that mold off your ugly ass face. Do you know what the fuck you're literally doing online? I think you don't know, but you're calling Nature Boy a rat. You facts. See, this is why, man. Where? Show me a statement that Nature Boy's a rat. It could come out now. Whatever happens while he's locked up. Show you have facts that Nature Boy's a rat. Show us paperwork. Show us paperwork. Oh, but I don't want this man gone. I'm just keeping it real. Do you know, where the F have you been raised at, like, for real? Like, you putting false statements on people. That I'm going to go and say, because I hate Nature Boy. Nature Boy is a rat.
nothing I can do about it. shit, can you? Nothing. Because if he has all the list of all the people making money off of him and videos attached to it on those computers, you best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that motherfucker is in Mexico. And Mexico has...
So know what, Latonya? Go race all your fucking videos, you dumb ass broad. Go race every last video you have on Nature Boy, you dumb ass broad. But then you're gonna come out later and say, I don't have any videos. You show Nate. This is what the. So now that we do, Latonya, do us all a favor. Take your disgusting ass down to carbonation. Literally, do you understand what the bummaclot you just said there? Everyone that does videos on Nature Boy, right? Dumbass broad, you dumbass cunt. Every person that does videos on Nature Boy, Mexico got it. Everyone that makes money off of Nature Boy, we are going to the feds. So where do you think you're going? If the feds decide to knock on our doors between 12 to 6, 12 to 6, but you wouldn't know nothing about that. You're not about that life, so you wouldn't know nothing about that. Okay, let's get to it. If the ones that make videos on Nature Boy, I'm not going to rewind this, okay, because I know exactly what you said. Everyone that makes videos on Nature Boy, right, and makes money off of Nature Boy is going to get locked up because we make videos on Nature Boy, and some of them, including you, your channel is monetized. That the ones that had their channels monetized and talking about Nature Boy is going to get locked up. So if that's going to happen, what the fuck you think the feds are going to do to you, you dumbass cunt? You're making yourself look so retarded up here. You are mentally challenged. Like, do you honestly understand what you are saying? We're going to rewind it.
Of evidence on them computers on a whole lot of people. Because you best believe he probably kept all that stuff on the computers that Mexico got right now. Mexico probably got so much evidence to give to the United States of America on things that man has done and everybody involved. He probably got all of that on that computer. That man probably got everybody who's been involved in these scams on a computer. So you best believe the United States of America gonna get their hands on that computer. And you best believe they're gonna find out all of this. And you best believe they're coming out to everybody that's on that computer. And there's nothing y'all can do about it because Mexico got it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Can't do shit, can you? Nothing. Because if he has all the list of all the people making money off of him and videos attached to it on those computers, you best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that motherfucker is in Mexico. And Mexico has it. And Mexico is gonna turn it over to the United States of America. And when the United States of America gets their hands on the computers, which they may already have, it's a wrap for a lot of y'all. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Can't do shit, can you? Nothing. Because if he has all the list of all the people making money off of him and videos attached to it on those computers, you best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that motherfucker, it's in Mexico. And Mexico has it. And Mexico is going to turn it over to the United States of America. And when the United States of America gets their hands on the computers, which they may already have, it's a wrap for a lot of y'all. And y'all want to blame somebody.
You wanna blame somebody.
Don't put this on me. Nah. You can't put this on me. You can't put this on World. And you can't put this on the Reaper. We didn't go after him for that. We went after him for what he was doing to the people over there. Y'all better start cleaning up some shit. And Instagram and Facebook. He got so many people outside of here. He gonna ruin. This man is gonna ruin something.
Hold on, let me Queen Suzuki, Queen Ali, Queen Nikki, Queen Diet, Queen Fairy Soul, Queen Natural, Master Fundi Fee. How are all the queens and kings doing? Queen Shay, how are we doing? Shouts to Fundi Fee. She did something about character this song. It's not about something. I liked what she did. I'm so angry right now that if you have not seen it, please go check it out. Like,
How many people's lives?
I can't explain it because I'm so angry right now. But what I got from it, right, is I have to stop. Because if I keep going at Latonya, it just shows my character as a man, as a father. That's I could get into it a little bit more deep as coming from my opinion. We might all have a different opinion about the video. But what I got from it, right, as character, is that if I keep doing videos on Latonya, that shows that I'm a world news. I'm a man that attacks women, and it's not right. I got to learn to refrain myself because that shows me that my character will show that I'm attacking women, and it's not right. So I'm going to try my very best and get all that I need to get out, and that's it. If I need to get out something, I'll go to my journal. That's the best way I should do it after I need to sum up everything I need to say. That's why I have a journal, and I will put my feelings about Latonya Jones. Of course, I'm going to take shots at her once in a while, and most of the shots, we all know who I'm talking about, but as me keep doing videos on her, I have to stop because that is not my character. Latonya, are you not getting any types of money? Like, I just want to know what's your problem and what are you taking shots at the ones that have a PayPal or Cash App? What is your problem? Are you upset? You still talking about people's Cash Apps and PayPals because you looked at the video that I dropped and you see me upload the PayPal. Who the fuck in their right mind is getting up at what time did you start this video? At 10 o'clock on a Saturday, and you're tired? Tired from doing what? From your fantasy job? Tired from doing what? You're not a parent. You don't go out in the community and help out your people. You do not go out in your community and try to help take down pedophiles and rapists. See, I could go to my Facebook and show you what I really do out here. You know what? I'll show you what I really do out here. And I don't have a lot. I don't. And this is why I can't stop. I have to stop going at you. I'm going to show you what I do. Because I don't have a lot. Okay? I'm going to show you. I'm going to literally show you what I do. Okay? This is one of my queens, right? One of my sisters, right? That is waiting. She is waiting for me to give her the green light on you. To give me, she's waiting. She's like a little lioness, right? She's humble, okay? And she's ready to strike, but I have to calm her down. Because the way that you're talking about me, the things that she's done her research. She's waiting. Like literally. Probably by the time I get off the phone and she gets out of work, what the fuck, Saint? Why don't you? She's gonna bark at me because she wants to get at you. But I told her, sis, it's all right. Because Latonya, I'm not playing around. Like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing because you're not gonna do to me what you did a couple of days ago. This is what I do, okay? Jojo, because it's hard for me to come to your house. I'm willing to do anything for you and the kids. People talk that loyalty. We live it. We breathe it. We are loyalty. You see this? Facts. And yeah, we are good. I've been working like crazy, so you know. This is one of my sisters. Okay? One of my awesome sisters. Ready. She is ready. I have to calm her down. Because she's ready to bark at you for some of the stuff that you're saying up here about me. What are you doing? And I'm not bragging. What are you doing out here to help your community? You talking about I don't help out my community. This is another person that's hitting me up. This is one of my, he's not even blood. He's one of my uncles, always checking upon me. He's another one that I help. I'm not talking about bragging, but you say what I do for my community, I do more than you would ever know. And I don't have a lot. I do more than you'll ever know. Because I was born with that heart. Now, you keep talking about our PayPals, you keep talking about our Cash Apps, you keep talking about this and that. We know who you're taking shots at. We know it. I don't need to say their names. They're their own queens. They're their own kings. They will speak up for themselves when due time. If they don't need to speak on it, they'll leave your crazy ass alone. I just want to know, right? Why do you keep bringing up PayPal and Cash Apps? Why do you keep going into your chat and keep on saying we're fucking scammers? Why are you keep putting us in the same sentence as Umar Scam Johnson that promised the people that donated, he discriminated my fucking birthday. I'm very highly upset. That school should have been and I think started building on my birthday, January 1st, 2019. The school is still not built. There's kids still not in that school. That man looks like an ugly ass gorilla. You want to know why? Because he keeps scamming our people, keep lying to our people. How are you going to put some of us YouTubers in the same sentence as Polite and Umar Johnson and Yada? How are you going to put us in the same light as that? Latonya, you haven't scammed anyone? You, Mr. Card Reader, haven't scammed queens out here? You, who watches Queen SS, Queen Jazzy, you know what Fundi Feed does, because that's the only ones I'm subscribed to, okay? That does that card reading, that does that spiritual. You seen them, right? And all of a sudden, you can read card readings. You can speak to dead people. You watch different people's platforms, right? Then wake up the next morning and come up with this bubblegum bullshit. You word it in your own fantasy mind that your chat goes there and believes you. And we all know what you are doing. We all know what you are doing. I don't know how you're, I don't get it.
They're gonna put that man in protective custody. That man knows so much to ruin so many people. This man is gonna ruin so many people on YouTube and Instagram.
Queen Erica, how are you? All the queens and kings, how are you?
And Facebook. He got so many people outside of here. He gonna ruin. This man is gonna ruin so many people's lives. And y'all mad at me? I'm not the one that got dirt on you. You better blame the man responsible. That one. You better blame Eligio Bishop for that one.
What the I want to know, what does Nature Boy have on us, okay? He might have it on Polite. He might have it on Sonetta. Might, okay? What does he have on us that has PayPal and Cash App? So, okay, you already said it. I'm not going to make it up. You said that the ones that does videos on Nature Boy, right? The feds are going to knock on our door between 12 and 6, right? Pretty much the people that talk about Nature Boy, right, and does commentation on Nature Boy, between 12 and 6, the feds are going to knock on our door. The ones that have PayPal and Cash App, right? You said, because we have PayPal and Cash App, right? We are connected to Nature Boy and Carbonation, and between 12 and 6, the feds are going to knock on our door, right? That Nature Boy is going to the FBI and CIA. It's called a federal prison. They have a federal prison in Danbury. They have a federal prison in New York. They have a federal prison in Rhode Island. They have a federal prison in Texas. They have a federal prison in Florida. They have a federal prison in California. I just want to know, why are the feds, because we have a PayPal and Cash App, is going to be knocking on our doors between 12 and 6? Because you're a jealous ass, disgusting, because you're a jealous woman? If you want money so bad, right? If you will need money so bad, shout outs to Ashe Divine. This is what you do, right? You know what? I can't even tell you to hit up Ashe Divine, because Ashe Divine would probably even deal with you. So this is what you do. I give you a strategy, a little something, okay? Because I guess you're upset, right? Okay. Because I mow lawns, right? Okay. When the snow falls down, I'm out here at 3 o'clock in the morning, shovel these. But you're too chubby to do something like that. So we're gonna chop it down the line, make it easier. We're gonna put you right in what you like to do. This is not nothing that we don't know. This is what you like to do. Since you like sucking cock, right? Since you like sucking pedophiles' cocks, right? Since you like putting on these dollar store 90s, right? Since you like talking about Chris Brown, right? I'm going to give you a money maker. And Sean 24, he will join you. He has no problem joining you. So I'm just going to tell you how I feel, and this is what you have to do. There's such thing as going to Facebook, right? And making a private Facebook, right? And then you put the money there, right? You let people know what you want, right? I'm going to give it to you. Shouts to Ashe Divine. Ashe, I'm just going to give it to her because she's jealous of us with Cash Apps and PayPal. So I got to do it like this because she's an hating ass broad. So I'm going to give you a strategy. Here we go. You go to Facebook, right? Do your research, because this is all, I don't know how it go, but you make a private chat, right? There's a way that you can make money. This is what you do. You play Chris Brown. You get them ugly ass 90s out, right? You get a banana, a couple dildos, you get a chair, you get a room, right? Put it black, right? And then put some thongs on and entertain for child molesters. Entertain for Sean 24. Then you would have no reason to complain about that you don't get enough money. Then you'll get enough money out of Sean 24, right? And some of these pedophiles and child molesters, right? That you could go to the doctor, right? And get that mold removed off your face, right? Then you'll get enough money, right? To take about $8,000, right? Head down to Dominica, but first you got to get a passport. Head down to Dominica, right? And have them suck some of that fat out of you, right? And then you could probably end up with a stripper butt. Tighten up your waist, right? Bam! Here we go. Now, you still have to go to the gym, because it doesn't matter if you spend $7,000 to $8,000. You still have to go to the gym. Don't sit back and start eating Oreo cookies and eating all these sweets, because you still have to go to the gym, right? Okay, now you're still making money off your private chats and Facebook, right? Here you go. Now you save up that money. Now you go get plastic surgery, okay? So now you add another stamp to, that's 2 stamps now on your passport, okay? You went to the Dominican Republic, you handled that. Now you go, now you get another passport, go overseas, right? Now you get plastic surgery on your face, right? I'm just helping you because you're a miserable ass woman. I know you think I'm going around in circles, but this is the only way, right? I could take some of this misery out of you, because you know what? Fundi Fee said it best. I'm explaining it a little bit going around in circles, but I'm trying to help you so you understand. Because we're two crazy people. You understand what I'm saying? We two crazy people. So I'm spitting crazy knowledge to you so you understand what I'm trying to tell you. So now, boom, you have 2 stamps now on your passport. Now you go overseas. You got England, France, Italy, right? Now, you pay about $15,000 to $20,000, right? You get plastic surgery on your face, right? So if you want to look like one of Chris Brown's girls that you would like to look like, because you want Chris Brown though, right? And R. Kelly. We all know you're about to lust over R. Kelly and write him because now he's in the feds too. So, okay, now you get plastic surgery on your face, right? Tell them you want to look like Beyonce. They can make it happen. You spending that bread. Now you got your plastic surgery. Now you, before you leave overseas, right? Tory Lanez went overseas. Shout outs to Queen Diet. Queen Diet, you were handling your business, Queen. This is not about you, Queen Diet. This is about this miserable ass woman. So we're going to correct her. This is what you do so you get out of this misery, okay? So now, you do your research. You're still overseas, right? Because you have a fantasy job. You stacking up this money off of Facebook, right? I'm helping you to become unmiserable. I'm helping you to be able to feel better about yourself instead of coming up here with this boo-hoo, wah-wah, nobody likes me. I just want to suck off pedophiles' dicks. I want to take shots at Chris Brown because I feel bad about myself. I want to start doing videos on R. Kelly because I feel bad about myself and I really want to suck the shit out of his own asshole. So, bam! This is what we do. So now you got the face surgery. Now you got the body surgery. Now you're working on your hair. Now you get some of that hair to grow back, right? You spent about 80 to 100,000, right? Now you go on IG and tell everyone, I'm not miserable. I'm not a desperate ass broad. I look like Jennifer Lopez. Who wants me? Now, do you get my story? So that means I have done it as easy as possible. I've probably done it in a long way, but at least I gave you 360 degrees. At least I gave it to you as simple so you stop being miserable. You stop being miserable and coming up here with this boo-hoo, wham-wham. There are queens out here, right, that handle their business to make themselves feel good about themselves. So I have broke it down to you, right, to stop hating on us that has PayPal and Cash App. When you enter the Facebook, you have no reason. Private chats, you have no reason to hate on us because you're getting your own money. Then you could quit your fantasy job, right? And now you look like Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce, right? Now, you don't have to take shots at pedophiles and tell them that you want to suck their dicks. This is what you do. You take your Facebook, your laptop, you take everything, right? And this is what you do. You don't have to imagine being with pedophiles now, cause you look like Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce, right? I won't look at. I still wouldn't fuck you because you have an STD. But this is what you do because now you feel good about yourself, right? So now, here we go. Now you don't have to imagine being with pedophiles, right? This is what you do. You go to a lot, right? There's a campers, about $20,000, $30,000. You get a nice camper. You go to Lowe's, you go to Walmart, fix that bitch up. Click. Now, here we go. Drive down to Florida, right? Do your research, right? Go to any police station down in Florida and say, officers, my name is Latonya Jones. I look like Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce. I'm tired of imagining to be with child molesters. So this is what I want to do. I want to join them. And Florida is very highly populated with child molesters. So can you please tell me where the child molesters are so I can give them my body instead of talking about it? I can actually have them do it because now I'm not miserable. Now I'm just showing I'm a desperate ass woman that wants to be with child molesters and pedophilers. I don't have to stick up for them. I don't have to sugarcoat them. I don't have to sit up here and tell everybody that you do not go after child molesters and pedophilers because I'm Latonya Jones and I want to be with them. So now you go to Florida. Now the police officers are going to look at you like you're a fucking goonie. So, but you know what? They won't have to worry about pedophiles hurting our kids and stuff because they have you. So now you have upgraded from the 10 to 20 people, desperate as pedophiles and men in John 24, from watching you. Now you have entered the community. Now you could have all child molesters and pedophiles be with you. Because now you have done the surgery, okay? You got your passport now, okay? You got your camper now, okay? You have your laptop now. You're not. We're checking everything. We're checking everything. You see how we're doing? We're checking everything. So now, instead of you, we checked off the hating, right? Because you're getting money. We have checked off you feeling bad about yourself because you're getting money and you're doing something about it. Okay. Now, you have checked off the mold that we have to look at, right? Okay. We still haven't checked off your psychic, but we all know you going down to Florida and being around a bunch of child molesters and pedophiles, right? You have succeeded your mission in life. Da da da! Have I summed it up enough for you? Okay. Well, I hope you did. I hope I did. Because I pretty much summed up everything that pretty much Fundi was trying to say. I just did it in my own way. Just like Fundi Fee said, you know what? I won't even say Fundi Fee. I'll say me. Just like I said, I have solved your misery. Dun dun dun!
I ain't got nothing to do with it. So you can't mess with the messenger. Y'all better deal with it. Y'all better deal with that. Y'all better prepare for that because it's coming. Whether y'all like it or
Queen Sheba, how are you now? Queens and Kings, I apologize. I went round in circles. But you know what? Fundi Fee, shouts to Fundi Fee. Fundi Fee gave me the idea. Fundi Fee gave me the idea. So I pretty much, after a while I got to watch what I say because I don't want Latonya Jones. You rock your baby to sleep? You rock your baby to sleep? Oh my goodness. St. Thomas was online telling his chat that he rocks his baby to sleep. Oh my gosh. So, Queens and Kings, I was putting my baby to sleep. And while I was putting Gabby to sleep, right, I came up with this idea. of how to solve Latonya Jones's problem of feeling bad about herself, and how to solve how miserable she is as a woman. I had to solve her problem of her not getting that much money because she's hating. And what are you hating about? I don't understand, but you rock with world news. So we should know, we should know you're going to be hating because that's who you are. That's who you are. So I solved your problem, right? Shouts to Ashe, but I solved your problem of helping you get money, helping you feel better about yourself. At least you travel the country because you don't know a fucking thing. So now you've seen some things because you have went overseas. You know what I'm saying? And you might, while you're overseas, you might fuck a couple child molesters over there too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've solved everything. Check, 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 check. I've checked everything I needed to know. We haven't checked your mental stability. But you joining child molesters and pedophiles in their community in Florida, that has pretty much solved your problem. Shouts to Queen Suzuki, Queen Ali, Queen Nikki, Queen Diet, Queen Fairy Soul, Queen Natural, Master Fundi Fee. Let me see. Queen Shay Day. Don't worry, Queen Shay. I'm going to get it right one day. I'm going to get it right. Queen Sheba. Queen Erica. Queen Barbie. Queen Ebony. Queen Med. Queen Blue. Queen Mary Bell. Queen Mona. Standby. Queen Reed. Queen Anita. Oh, Queen Anita, it has begun. Queen Blu-ray, Queen Reed. I said Queen Sheba. Shouts to Queen Sheba. But yes, I have solved. It took a long time, but I helped you, I helped you. I helped you on everything that you needed to be solved. So, the only thing you're going to come up here and say later on is that, let me think, I got to think, because you're about to come out with something out of nowhere. What would Latonya Jones say? You know what? I wouldn't know what you're going to say. I spoke fast, so I don't know if you're going to be able to understand what I said. But I pretty much summed up how you need to stop being miserable and take your little dumb ass, right, after you have your surgery, and go join the child molesters and pedophiles. You don't have to protect them anymore, Latonya. You go join them. You don't have to protect them anymore. You go join them. We don't want them back in our community for a fucking interview with dumbass broad Eliana. So instead, right, of you wanting to be with them, right, instead of you being a desperate ass broad, right, and really want to suck off a pedophile's dick, right, instead of you following people like R. Kelly because you're going to lust over him, right, instead of you doing that, you go join them. You don't have to protect them anymore, okay? You do not have to protect them anymore. You go join them.
Not He's coming back to the United States. And you best believe they got him on all kind of fraud charges. So you best believe that man is gonna come clean. And you best believe he's taking a lot of y'all down with him. So while he's in jail, y'all might want to start doing some cleanup. I'm a cleanup woman. Y'all better start cleaning up some shit.
The Godmother. Salute to the Godmother of YouTube. Latonya Bum-Ass Jones. Okay, hold up. Let's get this right. Let's get this right. Godmother Latonya Jones said that us people that have IG, us people that has YouTube channels need to clear things up because Godmother Latonya Jones said so. Because we have a PayPal and Cash App, we're down with nature, boy. Because we have a PayPal and Cash App, we are connected to nature, boy.
Because you best believe you can't blame nobody but yourselves. Because you best believe if y'all think he ain't got nothing on polite, oh, he got something on every last one of these children. There are a whole lot of people in the conscious community. That man got dirt on some.
Getting money, how are you doing, Queen Anita? How are you?
So many people, it's not even funny. That man probably got piles and piles of evidence on them computers on a whole lot of people. Because you best believe he probably kept all that stuff on the computers that Mexico got right now. Mexico probably got so much evidence to give to the United States of America on things that man has done and everybody involved. He probably got all of that on that computer. That man probably got everybody who's been involved in these scams on a computer. So you best believe the United States of America are going to get their hands on that computer. And you best believe they're going to find out all of this. And you best believe they're coming after everybody that's on that computer. And there's nothing y'all can do about it because Mexico got it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So, Mexico is gonna come for me. Because I have a PayPal and Cash App. Mexico is gonna come for me. Because I have a PayPal and Cash App. The United States government is going to come for me. But a pastor, right, 40 minutes, right, before church ends, a pastor could put out a bucket and says, "Praise the Lord!" and go pay his monthly payment on a BMW or Mercedes-Benz. A pastor or preacher can pass out the bucket and say, "Hallelujah." Later on, after all the money is counted, he's in a strip club while his wife is at home preparing his meal. And I'm supposed to believe in God, and you speak for our people. You know the elections are coming up, right, Latonya? Should we expect that you're about to run for president? I'm waiting, right? I'm waiting. We're just waiting. You know what? Latonya Jones, I got a show you need to watch. Everyone, September, this Oprah, she's a problem. I'm going to promote it. If you have not watched Greenleaf, when you have a chance, look up Greenleaf. That is the best church episodes, church show, whatever has ever been done. Check out Greenleaf. If you have not watched it, you are going to be glued. Start from season 1. If you have not watched Greenleaf, I'm telling you, you're going to be hooked. You know what? I guarantee you will be hooked to that. Once that gets on, everything stops. You're going to want to put the kids to bed. You ain't even going to want to give your king any poom-poom till that is over with. You know how men, they're glued, and football season, you could be walking around in a thong, and they'll look at you and right back to the TV when it comes to football season. Well, watch Greenleaf, right? And this is what you do. When he wants some poom-poom, don't give it to him. You won't be able to give it to him. You'll be like, honey, get out of my face. What are you? Get up off me. Don't you see I'm trying to watch this show? I'm telling you. Greenleaf, listen. Oprah, when Oprah drops something, it's going to mean something. It's going to touch your soul. You are going to look at churches in a whole different light. I am telling you, check out Greenleaf. Greenleaf to me is better than Empire, and I love Empire. To me, Greenleaf is better than Power. That's my opinion. Check out Greenleaf. It starts in September. You're going to be glued. Glued. Like, you probably won't want to go out with your homegirls. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Check out Greenleaf.
Can't do shit, can you? Nothing. Because if he has all the list of all the people making money off of him and videos attached to it on those computers, you best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that motherfucker is in Mexico. And Mexico has it. And Mexico is going to turn it over to the United States of America. And when the United States of America gets their hands on the computers, which they may already have, it's a wrap for a lot of y'all.
Okay, hold up. Queen Sheba, I love you. Fairy, I love all the queens. I love Queen Sheba. But we got to talk about something. Queens, we're not Latonya Jones. We're not Latonya Jones. Let a queen have an opinion. Don't block them. Let them have. Look what happened last night. Queen Scorpio was here. Queen Scorpio was right in here. I got love for Fundi Fee. I got love for what she does for her community. I love it. I love it. There was a queen. That's her opinion. She says that she don't like certain things that Fundi Fee does. So I was like, Queen, I was trying to get it out of her. Like, what do you don't like that Fundi Fee? And she says that, I forgot, I don't want to put words in her mouth. But, I forgot what I don't like putting words in her mouth. She didn't say nothing bad, but I understand what she's saying. Everyone's not going to like everybody's channel. I think she said it's not her cup of tea. I don't know. And what I try to do was do peace. Like, been a peacemaker. I try. I try. It's not favoritism. I look at the chat, right? And you could tell a difference from a cult following and real hardcore love. Like, you mess with certain channels, they coming for you. They coming for you. And that's how I could tell if I'm going to like this channel or not. And it takes a while for me. I watch the comments. Like, I study the comments. I look at the person and I study the comments. This is basic. We all doing this. I'm not Latonya Jones. This is basic. We all do this. This is how you like a channel. Because you could look at you're worried if you're going to feel safe in the chat. That's one of the biggest things that our queens and kings worry about. It's not the content creator. It's about the chat. The queen says that, I think she said she didn't really like. Not really like, but, she didn't. I forgot, but I was trying. She didn't say nothing bad. But I knew queens are loyal to Fundifi, so I get it. I understand. You can't talk bad about Fundifi. Just like you can't talk about certain channel holders. They will gun you down. So when I knew who was in the chat, I knew what I said I had to talk to them. Like, queens, let her have her opinion. Let her speak. I wanted to see if I could get her, the queen, and Fundi to talk offline. Maybe there's a bridge, because I didn't want the queens to go in. They got loyalty to Fundi. I get it. I 100% get it. But if I could get the queen and Fundi Fee to talk, right? Let's say queens would have went after this woman, after this queen, and started blocking her and going crazy. And all of a sudden, right, there was a chance that they could have, her and the queen and Fundi could have talked it out. I would have liked it that instead of her getting blocked and stuff. Do you queens understand? So if I could have get the queen and Fundi to talk offline, they could have been peace, and they could have talked it out, and talked it out. Do not let queens have their opinions. Don't block them. I understand loyalty. Trust me. I understand it. But you got to let them express their opinion. Would you let your kids express your opinion? Imagine if you had a son, a daughter, and they say, "Mommy, can I talk to you?" You let your kids express their opinion. You got to let another adult express their opinion. When you was a kid, you express your opinion to your parents, and they'll try to work on it. They'll try to come to an understanding. There's some parents, they don't come to an understanding. They got their way, and then they wonder why their kids grow up with bipolar and start killing their kids and start beating their kids and start doing horrible things. Because as a parent, they didn't start from the root, and the root is their children. You cannot blame, if you was a horrible parent, you cannot blame your kid for killing their own kid, because you know what? It's your fault in a way. A little bit, a percentage is your fault. Yes, the kid has their own mind, but if you're a horrible parent, it starts with you. It starts with you. So you got to let queens and kings have an opinion. Let them have an opinion. Don't block them. Don't. I understand loyalty, but don't block them. Let them have an opinion. They come up here and act crazy, and they keep want to act crazy, then we take their ass right the F out. That's all. Queen Fairy, leave it alone. Queen Fairy, don't think I'm attacking you. Just leave Queen Sheba alone. Okay? Queen Sheba has things on her mind. Shout outs to Queen Poison Ivy. I love Queen Poison Ivy. Queen Sheba has a lot on her mind. There's something that's going to happen today. And shout outs to Queen Ivy. Make sure Queen Sheba Queen Sheba's going to probably be doing something today. So make sure you guys tune in. Make sure, Queen Sheba, if you got your Instagram, drop it. Hope something's going to go happen today. And yeah. Fairy, just let it go, Fairy. Because let me ask you a question. You keep irking a lioness, right? Listen, Fairy. Listen, Fairy. Just listen to me. Let's go on both sides, right? Let's not even talk about Queen Sheba. If somebody keeps irking you, right? You're a humble lion, right? So you keep a queen tells you to stop, right? All right. If you tell somebody to stop irking you, right? You push a lion in a corner. What does a lion do after they keep telling you to leave it alone? You keep irking them. You keep irking them. It's like somebody keep irking you and keep irking you. You blow up. So please, Fairy, don't hit up. You know what's the best thing to do? Let it cool down. I don't know what's going on with you and Queen Sheba. You really want to know what's going on? Queen Fairy, I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. Try to hit up Queen Sheba offline. That's what real queens do. F this social media. Let's take that out of here. If you really want to get to the root of the problem, you take care of that offline. That's the best way to do it. It's the best way to do it. It's the honest way. Then you and Queen Sheba can talk about it. She can express her opinion. You could express your opinion, and hopefully you come to an understanding. If you don't, at least both of you expressed your feelings, and you got to see what happens from there. But just, Fairy, just leave it alone. Because if someone was telling you, right, you was telling a person to leave it alone, Fairy. No, I mean, you telling a person to leave me alone. You're a person, you're a queen, and another queen's trying to bother you, and they keep backing you up in the corner, keep backing you up in the corner, keep backing up you in the corner. Eventually, you're going to strike, and you're not going to like what they have to say. They warned you. I'm just saying. So, you want to find out? Hit Queen Sheba up offline. That's all. After social media. This social media don't mean, if you really care about the person, you really want to get to the root of the problem. We're not Latonya Jones. We're not Latonya Jones. Latonya be saying, I'll hit the person up offline. Latonya don't do shit. She corny as hell. You got love for the person, you want to grow together, you hit them offline. Best way to do it. That's real love. That's real love.
I want to blame somebody. Don't put this on me. Nah. You can't put this on me. You can't put this on World. And you can't put this on the Reaper. We didn't go after him for that. We went after him for what he was doing to the people over there.
Queen and L. Fairy, I understand. Fairy, I understand. Just, if you want to get to the root of the problem, Fairy, I don't want our chat. I'm telling you. I don't want I want queens and kings to feel comfortable. Hit them offline. F this social media. Before social media, what did we do? When we had a problem with somebody that we've been chilling with or rocking with or speaking to, we hit them up on the phone. We text them or walked down the street and spoke to them. Or that's how we do it. Not the social media has taken off crazy. Like, even for myself. But there's certain things, right? You got to keep offline. Because it ends up to you being you and Queen Sheba, right? And then it goes from one of Queen Sheba's loyal peoples jumping on you now because they watched you sit there and go back and forth after Queen Sheba said, Fairy, let it go. Fairy, you gotta listen to me. I'm just telling you. You don't have to listen to me. But I'm just telling you. It could happen. And then now you have 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. Now you feel like you're getting like bullied. Not bullied, but now you feel messed up. Now you know what I'm trying to say. Just hit Queen Sheba offline. Just hit her offline. I want queens and kings to feel, hit them offline. That's the best way to do it. Because if you keep irking Queen Sheba, you never know who's watching. And that queen that has loyalty to Queen Sheba, be like, Fairy, didn't Queen Sheba said leave her the F alone? I'm just saying.
See the domino effect. If y'all think y'all YouTubers doing donations, y'all think y'all ain't gonna get hit with this. You are. Y'all gonna get hard. Y'all gonna get hit very hard with this. Because the IRS gonna start coming in here.
Queen Alicia, Queen Daisha. What's going on, Queen Tina? Queen SS, how are we doing? How are all the queens doing? Saint, read my comments. All right, I'm going to play this video and read your comments, all right?
And cleaning house. And you best believe the IRS is going to be going to YouTube, wanting every single person making money off them. Yeah, he going to be singing. That man is not going to want to do all this time. If he has a chance to lower his, he going to jail no matter what. He going to jail. But if Alicio can lower his time and make it so everybody else go down with him, you ain't gonna be able to touch that man. He's in Nicaragua. You can't touch that man till he get back to the U.S. And y'all best believe when he come to the U.S., y'all are not gonna know when he coming. You're not gonna know when he's coming back. You ain't gonna know till he already here. And he already done ran off at the mouth. And you best believe they gonna put that man somewhere in isolation somewhere. They gonna put him in a jail somewhere where nobody ain't gonna know where he at. That man knows too much. And most people like that, they're gonna put them in witness protection and they're gonna put them in jail somewhere where he can't be around nobody. Because somebody gonna try to kill him. So if y'all think Alicio ain't talking, y'all have lost your mind. So I'm not your problem here. He is. Y'all need to deal with that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah. Absolutely. YouTube is getting ready to clean house. I'm gonna tell you that now. Instagram and YouTube are getting ready to clean house. And I noticed it, and how I know this is getting ready to happen, Jay, the lady that does a lot of the commentating for a lot of the shows that come on TV, she said the other day that one of her channels got flagged. Not nobody flagged it. YouTube flagged it because of the content. YouTube is cleaning house. And all the cursing, they about to stop all the cursing. The donations, they about to stop all of that. YouTube, because of this situation with him, and that...
Latonya, why all of a sudden YouTube is going to stop PayPal and Cash App because of Nature Boy? What the hell is wrong? Who the fuck is Nature Boy? Queen Anita, you said it best. You said it best. Trust me, I read everything. You said it best. You said it best, Queen Anita. And Queen Alicia, you said it best. Queen Sheba and Fairy, I love you both. Queen Sheba, you already know what's up. Queen Fairy, you already know what's up. You want to talk offline, please, Fairy. I'm not trying to talk offline. You don't know why Queen Sheba's upset at you? Talk offline. Please, do that. Talk offline. Try to solve that online, because what happens if another queen or king comes in and they see you two fighting? Talk offline. After social media. What we used to do before social media. We talked offline. I don't want y'all two fighting. I don't like to be put in the spot that I have to choose. I don't like it. I don't want to choose. I have loyalty, right? But when it comes, my loyalty is if you're right, and you're wrong, you're wrong. Like if I've done something wrong, queens know they could come and hit me up. I'm not like Jazzy G. I'm not like Latonya Jones. I'm not like World News. I can name a lot of content creators, right? That think their head is way up here, that thinks they know everything, and sometimes they don't know how to come back down here. They let their channel, right, affect their effing brain. Like, come on. Like I say, I've always said, how can I be fake and turn on this camera, turn off this camera, and go be an awesome parent to my kids? That's not right. Some YouTubers want to do that, then okay. I can't do that. So, handle it offline. I want to see peace. I want you guys to figure it out. I know what's going on. I know. Trust me, I know. I know. I just don't want to be put in a position that I got love for both of y'all. I don't want to be put in a position that I have to choose, because then if I choose, now it's going to become, I just don't want to be put in a position. I got love for both of y'all. So, y'all hit each other up. That's all. I don't want to be put in a position to choose. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I know what's going on. Talk about it offline. I love you, Queen Sheba. I love you, Queen Fairy. Talk about it offline.
This situation could have cost him everything, and because of what happened with this, all these social media companies are now about to do some major changes. Exactly. I made YouTube aware. But YouTube knew I had no choice, because when everybody kept messing with you, I didn't have no choice. So, sorry.
Thank you, Queen Sheba. You see that? You see that, Queen Fairy? You see that? That's what I wanted. Right there. Look at that. Queen Sheba, represent that, her name right there. Right there. Right there. Queen Sheba just represent what she stands for as a queen. As a queen, she just right there in her comment, Fairy. That's what I want you to do, to represent yourself as a Queen Fairy Soul. You see that, Queen Fairy? Fairy Soul, I'll gladly tell you why I have an issue with you. Queen Sheba 41008 IG. Queen Sheba just represent what she stands for. She lives it, she breathes it, she is a queen. That's what queens do. There you go, Fairy. Now, we can get to the root of it. Now you and Queen Sheba can get to the root of it. That's what real queens do. That's what real kings do. Right there.
Because she even said on her channel, she was saying that she got something saying that there are certain things we can't say. Like a lot of Allegio videos are gone. They're gone. And the reason they're gone because it's considered conspiracy. Jazzy even talked about it. So it ain't like it's not out there. Because it is. YouTube is about to do a huge. Ain't gonna be no more donations. That's why they did the super chats. That's why they created that. To monitor the money. So you can't even get it off your PayPal no more. It goes straight to you. Just like the super chats, when y'all be sending me money, it goes straight to the super chat. And they take the percentage out of it.
Very, very. Hit up Queen Sheba. Hit up Queen Sheba on IG, please. I'm telling you, people are watching. I'm telling you, they're watching. They're going to come out of nowhere. Queen Sheba I'm not saying she waved the right flag. She's trying to make peace, right? She just hit you with the IG, okay? She just hit you with the IG. That means hit her offline, okay? If someone that has loyalty, do you understand? Just like there's queens that's watching that has loyalty to you. They're sitting back with an open mind and being smart and listening to what I'm saying, right? Now, I read your comment, right? Your comment is like taking another shot at Queen Sheba, right? I'm seeing what you're doing. And then you jump back into LA. Talk to her offline, Ferry, because I'm telling you, there are queens that rock with Queen Sheba that will come out of nowhere and say, Ferry, I watched everything. Queen Sheba hit you with the IG. Why are you taking shots at her? Please, Ferry, please, I'm telling you. I don't want nobody coming after, like, jumping. You know what I'm trying to say. Please, just hit her offline. I'm telling you. I know what I'm saying. I'm telling you. If it was the other way around, I would tell Queen Sheba that too. I'm telling you. Please, just hit her offline. Because if a queen comes out of nowhere, I'm going to tell you, Ferry, I told you so. I told you to hit Queen Sheba offline. So please do that. Please. I'm asking you. Please hit Queen Sheba offline.
They take a certain percentage out of the money you make. And even Miss Fundy said something about it. So yeah, you best believe Eligio is not going down by himself. Eligio taking down a whole, that's why I told y'all, it's gonna probably be about a whole lot of people that's about to get in trouble. I'm not gonna be one of them.
Okay. But just hit it offline. Thank you, Queen Kitty. Thank you. I read it wrong. I apologize. But, Ferry, hit her offline, please. Please.
Because as soon as I figured out about the donations, that's why I said, nope, that's why I told y'all don't give me no money. That's why I don't even ask for donations. I just tell people if they want to sponsor my channel or they want to contribute to it, y'all can do that. But I'm not forcing you to. No. That's why I had the super chat. I just let the money come out.
Okay, MN. Okay, let me ask you a question. Hold up. Let me ask you a question. Okay, I'm bullying her, right? Wait a second. Let him on timeout. Is that a brother? MN. I wonder who this is going to be. Because MN sounds like a man, the way he's coming at me. So you're supposed to be a man. You're bullying this lady, shaking my head. So I'm just gonna say, you say I'm bullying her, okay? let's say your son or daughter's walking down the street, right? And Latonya Jones is obsessed with your son, right? Okay. And your son was not, he was across the street, but he did not shoot the person. Latonya Jones knew who shot the person, right? And because she got a little heartbroken and your son really didn't want her, Latonya Jones turned around and blamed your son for the murder. Is that okay to you? I just want to know. Is that okay when a woman sits online and lie about you? That could really honestly end your social media. That could really end your social media everything. If Queens and Kings didn't know who I was, if Queens and Kings didn't know who I was, they could believe Latonya. Is that okay with you? Since I'm bullying. But, I get it. If I get locked up, it's not bullying. I get it. It's okay. You know what? You can have an opinion. You can have an opinion.
There. And I still haven't touched any of the money that's in there. And that's only because y'all think I do a good job or something I say as far as anything I say as far as knowledge or I do it, y'all can do that. But I'm not forcing you to. No. That's why I had the super chat. I just let the money come out of there. And I still haven't touched any of the money that's in there.
When you do super chat, right? I think that's cuts down in half. So when somebody donates to you, the time you don't get a lot of donations. You know what? Anyway, you get $30,000 worth of donations in super chat. Let's just put it right there. Latonya, why wouldn't you not touch it? Don't you have a son? Don't your son need things? Having sex talks, what you trying to save it up for your little fucking phone sex? Disgusting ass woman.
And that's only because y'all think I do a good job or something I say as far as anything I say as far as knowledge or I've helped y'all in some manner. I'm not getting no money from nobody unless I earn the money. Point blank period. I'm not.
How you earn the money? What? Wait a second. Hold the fuck up. What? Wait a second. Are you earning, right? When you earn money, right? What we do is not earning. What? Wow. How do you earn somebody else's? How you earn it when you go to other people's videos, other people's lives, and watch other people's videos and commentate over them? What?
Going down that sinking ship. I'm sorry, but I'm not. So I just tell people, stop using the word donation. That's your best bet. Cause what?
Donation, 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 donation. Donation, 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 donation. Donation, donation, donation. You know what? Okay. Just because you're retarded, right? Because you're stupid and retarded. I don't feel bad for you. Should have never, number one, you should have never even brought my daughter up. I said your son was awesome. You brought my daughter up to be a dumbass trick. So, this is what I'm going to do for you, right? Since you say there's a problem the feds are gonna come for me, right? So if the feds could come for me, this is what I'm gonna do for you, right? Because since I'm connected to Nature Boy, dumbass broad, need a fucking life. Dumbass broad, need a fucking life. Dumbass broad, need a fucking life. Now tell the feds to come get me. How about that? Tell the feds to come get me. Tell the feds to come get me now. Tell the feds to come get me. That's what you do. Tell the feds to come get me.
Realize that. Because white people used to do it, and now they don't do it. A lot of other races, they don't do it. They say contribute, blessings, offerings. I've helped y'all in some manner. I'm not getting no money from nobody unless I earn the money. Point blank period. I'm not going down that sinking ship. I'm sorry, but I'm not. So I just tell people, stop using the word donation. That's your best bet. Because even white people realize that. Because white people used to do it, and now they don't do it. A lot of other races, they don't do it. They say contribute, blessings, offerings. That's what
I'm a different culture. I have Taino on me. Do you know what Taino is? You probably, oh shit. You don't even know what Taino is. You've never been out of this fucking country, so what would make you know what Taino is? So you just don't. You just don't know what Taino is. So go do your research. Donations. Offerings. What? You will never hear an offering come out of my mouth. Again, I do not believe in God. I'm not an atheist. To be honest, let me not put that four-letter word next to his name. But Hategod. Hategod. I can say that.
they say. But they do not say the word donation. You get in trouble for that.
Donations.
So Vic, I'm not your problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's got everything to do with Legio. And Vic, you need to understand you going down right along with him. Vic, if you think Legio is not going to bring you down with him, you have lost your ever-loving godforsaken.
You're so upset at Vic because Vic don't want to fuck you. I don't. I'd rather cut my dick off and give it to a man that really needs it. That's, I already told you what you had to do. I told you to go to make a Facebook private and make some money off of Facebook. I already told you what to do. Check out the early video. I pretty much broke it down, how miserable of a woman you are. So I already broke it down what you need to do. You're upset that Vic doesn't give you the time of day. You're upset at me because I don't give you the time of day. You are an undercover lesbian. You really want to be with Black Cherry. Facts! Really want to be with Black Cherry. That's why you told Black Cherry and me to kiss your ass. But Black Cherry would not want to be with you. Because why would Black Cherry want to lift up any blubber to get to you? Why would Black Cherry want to lick STDs off of you? So that's why I keep on saying, why don't you go join Carbonation? Because you feel right into place. STD, Carbonation. STD, Carbonation. You feel right into place.
Come on, if you think that man is not going to tell every single person that is involved with him, including your trolls. Your trolls going down with you. So y'all need to be more worried about him coming back to the United States. Y'all need to be worried about when he come back over here. Because he's coming back over here. And there's a whole lot of evidence of fraud against that man. So with that being said, y'all got to deal with that one. Good morning. So y'all need to be more worried about, stop worrying about me. I'm not your issue here. Y'all need to be more worried about what Elijah gonna say when he come back to the U.S. Y'all need to worry about who he's gonna bring down with him if he hits U.S. soil. Y'all gotta worry about that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So y'all need to be worried about what Elijah gonna come out his mouth and say to the feds when they get their hands on him when he hits U.S. soil. And Mexico. Y'all need to be worried about that. I think y'all should be more concerned about that than these other channels. Because we're not the ones that's going to bring you down. Eligio is.
Wait a second. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You're not going to put me in no indictment with Vic. I love Vic's DJing. I'm trying to save up a little bit of money. So hopefully by the end of this year, not the end of this year, like I'm going to do something with Vic. Vic is nasty at DJ. I got to give it to him. When it comes to hip hop, I'll give it to him. He's nasty. I'm trying to save up so me and Vic collide together and like do something crazy. He does hip. We just have a little battle. Both our channels, and we just get it popping. There's a lot going on within YouTube, these YouTube streets. That'll be nice for me and Vic to collide. You know what I'm saying? We battle it out. That would be awesome. Because we know that you'll be sitting back lusting over me and Vic. So we'll just give you the show that you really want. But we're trying to do something for our community. Like we're trying to have a fun, awesome day. Either he'll be inside or outside on his porch, and we battle it out. That's what I really want to do with Vic. I like Vic's DJing. He could push me, and I could push him, and we're gonna see who's the best. That's all. I want to get down with Vic. So little by little, I am saving some money so I can get my techniques. I already have almost everything else. I just gotta buy a few DJ records, and that's it. Me and Vic, we gonna get it. And shouts to Vic.
And whether y'all like it or not, the government got proof of this. And you best believe they are going to fry him. But if y'all think that Eligio is going...
Queen Tina, kiss the babies for me. You have an awesome day, Queen Tina. And always thank you, Queen Tina. Thank you.
Down by himself. Y'all stupid as hell. That motherfucker's not going down by himself. He's taking all of y'all with him. Good luck with that. So Vic, instead of you invading and going after everybody else, you might wanna worry about yourself right now. You and Saint Timon and all the rest of y'all need to worry about yourselves.
What the hell? I did not know this. Why are you even talking about me right now? You know what? I shouldn't be shocked. What? I swear to, Queens, I did not even know I was brought up. I did not know I was brought up. So damn, it's all about me and Vic dropping our PayPals. This is what this is all about. This is what it's been all about since you started this whole donation garbage talk. For real, Latonya? Latonya, for real? This is what this donation talk has been all about? Me and Vic? Wow. Wow. Like for real? Yeah. Queen Mid is right. A lot of queens has been telling me this. Yeah. I'm going to try my hardest now. Now I'm going to really, 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 really try my hardest now. Now I see what it is. Yeah. They're right. I'm keep giving you attention. This is what Queen Mid, a lot of queens is right. Queen Ivy, a lot of queens. I just don't remember. And shout outs to all the queens that have been telling me this. Been telling me this. I got to try a little bit harder. Now I see what's. They're right. They're right. Yo, for real? Like, yo, for real? Wow. Wow.
Soil. Y'all gotta worry about that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So, y'all need to be worried about what Eligio gonna come out his mouth and say to the feds when they get their hands on him when he hits U.S. soil. And Mexico. Y'all need to be worried about that. I think y'all should be more concerned about that than these other channels. Because we're not the ones that's going to bring you down. Eligio is. And whether y'all like it or not, the government got proof of this. And you best believe they are going to fry him. But if y'all think that Eligio is going down by himself, y'all stupid as hell. That motherfucker's not going down by himself. He's taking all of y'all with him. Good luck with that. So Vic, instead of you invading and going after everybody else, you might wanna worry about yourself right now. You and Saint Timon and all the rest of y'all need to worry about yourselves.
So me and Vic, right? We need to be sitting at our windows, right? Worrying about the feds from 12 to 6, 12 to 6, 12 to 6. Because Latonya, the godmother of YouTube, Latonya Jones, says we need to worry about the feds and the government because we post up donations and drop our PayPal in the chat when you say so, because I do it just to piss you off. The government's gonna come after us. Okay. Just to let you know a little something, you dumbass broad. Okay? When you are taking, I can't say take because when I have to, I'll have to pay back my school loans and my high school loans and my college loans. I do tell my school that. Try again. So if my school is part of the government, right? Getting school loans is part of the government, right? That means when I tell my school tells the government, right? So that means this is a bunch of bubblegum bullshit.
Don't worry about me, I'm not your problem. I'm not the one that's going to bring you down. That would be Eligio. So y'all definitely need to pay attention to what's going on. I'll see you later, sweetheart. So with that being said...
Thank you, Queen Scorpio. Thank you very much. Latonya, let's see. Let me tell you something, right? This is why we're an awesome community. This is why I love queens and kings, right? I've had a queen say, Saint, you get loans for your high school, right? They said yes. I said yes. They said, Saint, just be careful. Make sure you tell your school or whatever government like agency that you are getting your school loans. Make sure you tell them, because there literally are YouTubers, right, that would sit online and talk the bullshit you are talking. That's alerting the feds, alerting the government. Do you know what you are doing right now, you dumb ass broad? You are snitching. But see, the problem is, right, there is queens and kings, right? We love to build with each other. And thank you to them, right? If I did not listen to them, what you are saying now, I would be a little bit scared. But since they helped me, right, I don't have to sit at my window till 12 to 6, 12 to 6 to worry about this. So what you're saying right now is a bunch of bubblegum bullshit, okay? Bubblegum bullshit. Thank you to the queen that helped me, because Latonya Jones is online snitching. But if you want to play that game, right, and I swear to goodness, Latonya, okay, if the feds end up running up in my mother's house and scaring my daughter, Vivi, right, and running up in this house scaring my Gabby, right, because little kids, when they see badges and police officers, that messes with their brain, okay, because they don't know what is going on. If they do, right, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, right, I don't need to do anything. A video of you can get dropped in another queen's inbox, and the one that really don't give a fuck about you could end up in the government's email box. How you don't know, right, with you sitting up here playing with people's lives, right, that right now a queen is not sitting in your chat right now, right, loading up that trigger, right, and sending it to the FBI right now, or sending it to your local police right now. How you don't know that? I think you should be worried about 12 to 6. 12 to 6. How you don't know that? I think you should be worried about 12 to 6. 12 to 6.
I'm not your problem. Y'all coming after the wrong individual. The person y'all need to be going after and keep from talking is Eligio. Because Eligio is going to tell it. I promise you that man probably got videos of confessions. How I know that? Because look at what he did. Oh, this? I always wash it. I wash it every week. Why are you worrying about what I do as far as my bonnets? It's a bonnet. I wash it every week. I always wash my bonnet. So with that being said, Vic, you need to worry about Eliana. Because everything that Eligio knows, they know. And one of them gonna crack. And they gonna tell it all. And right now they're in another country. Y'all need to be worried about that. See, y'all should be more worried about yourselves.
Okay. What happened if something gets started that Latonya Jones is the real culprit that sends money to Carbonation? What happened if I decide to really prove that? What are you going to say then? I'm just saying. What happened if I could come up here and prove that you have a fake page, right? in carbonation, right? That you are donating to carbonation. What happens if I really find out if that's true or not? What happens if it is true that you do have a fake page, that you are donating to carbonation, and you're sitting up here and really trying to put the heat on me and Vic for no fucking reason? I do not believe that Vic ever donated to carbonation. I feel that Vic will help carbonation on certain things, but donate? No. Help information? I don't think Vic would would he try to get Nature Boy out of a situation with information? Maybe. That's Vic. He's the king of trolls. He ain't called the king of trolls for nothing. But as in Vic donating to them, I'm not going to put that on that man. That shit is crazy. Vic has 2 kids. I'm not going to put that on that man. But Vic helping them with lawyers and as in getting the right information to where you need to go see lawyers. Vic is the king of trolls. That's Vic. But as Vic donating to Nature Boy, you heard Vic, I'll donate $1. I'm not going to sit up here and say Vic donates to carbonation. You a desperate ass broad, man. You corny as hell. I hope someone sends the FBI and the local police that you get the drug dealer award, the dumbest drug dealer award. I hope they send it in. I hope they do. Because you're sitting up here snitching online on nothing. Like, why are you even doing this right now? I don't touch the money on blah, blah, blah. I don't touch them. You're not getting enough donations. You upset. You are so upset. You are so upset. Oh my gosh, I thought world news was bad. You are worser than world news. You are way worser than world news. Why are you sitting up online counting people's pockets? If queens and kings want to donate, that's on them. Why are you worried about them? What have you done to even deserve donations? Like, for real, you don't even take care of your own son. Off of donations, right? After I get my money, right? This is what I have to do. My daughter's milk, right, costs about, it's a powder box from Germany, right? And it costs about $39. Imagine buying 7 of those. Okay? Now, I buy 7 that only lasts a couple days. The size of, to be honest, I get this much powder in a box for Gabby. You see how big Gabby is, Latonya Jones? Okay? That girl eats every hour to every hour and a half in a day. Okay? One of them boxes might last her a day. Okay? That is $40 almost a day. That's $280 gone out of $640 that I get a month for school loans for going to school for my high school diploma. So let's do the math. $640 take away, okay, $280. That is $360. Now I have $360 left for the whole month. Okay. Who you think buys my daughter her diapers? Okay. So a box of diapers, I get 210 diapers. I go to Sam's Club. In Connecticut, you spend about $50. Let's get the wipes now. Chop that down. I still have a statue for a baby mother. Okay, let's get to it. Now the wipes, I spent about $40. So that's $90 right there. So, I'm left with almost 180. I still have to feed my daughter Valencia. By the second week, I'm broke, but that's okay. I go through it. That's why I'm going to school. It's going to make me go harder. It's going to make me go better. Thank goodness for student loans. Like, thank goodness. Thank goodness for my mother, because I have a statue for a baby mother. But now let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. But anyway, I was able to get my Gabby a pool. No, Vivi a pool. I'm able to help my mother out when I can. Offer donations. I don't get a lot. I just don't. But I'm happy. I'm blessed. Like, Queens and Kings don't have to do nothing. They don't have to give us nothing. They could do their own channel. They could do their own PayPal. They don't have to do nothing. They want to donate. It's on them. You be happy, you be blessed, and that's it. You sound like a fucking hating ass broad. You sound like World News. You sound like World News without a dick. Let's sum it up. You sound like World News without a dick. Just my opinion.
Right now, y'all trying not to face the fact that Legio is going to bring every last one of y'all down with him. Good luck with that. Not my problem. So don't be mad at me, the rest of you channels. Be mad at Legio. I'm just a messenger. I'm just telling.
Thank you, Eligio. Eligio makes. Hey, listen, Eligio. Since you're gonna tell on me anyway, because I have a PayPal and Cash App, that means I'm part of Carbonation. You know what I'm saying? Latonya Jones, the godmother of YouTube, says that since me and Vic, right, we're not gonna talk. She's directed. We all know who she's talking about. Other channels, we know, but them Queens and Kings, them awesome Queens and Kings, I don't want to put them in this. We know who they talking about. We know who they talking about. So I'm going to talk about for me and Vic. Me and Vic. Because me and Vic has a PayPal and Cash App. And because the godmother, Latonya Jones, says we're connected to Nature Boy. Because we have a PayPal and Cash App. That the government is going to come after us. I think that sums it up.
On y'all what I know. It is no different than any dude or any female that get caught and they snitch on everybody.
Queens and Kings, Queens and Kings, I want to thank you for everything. I'm telling you, I'm a man, right? I gotta specify this right because there's going to be a time. I know it. We all go through it. This is what I do. So you got to expect that. When you give out heat, you got to accept it at the same time. You got to know how to take it. There's going to be a time, right? It's crazy. If I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong. They will literally, right, sit back and wait till you get monetized, right? They will sit back in the cut, right? They're like, wait a second, this dude's too real. Like he doesn't bite his tongue. Like, what is wrong with him? Like, he's too real for me. Hold up. They'll sit back in the cut and wait till you get monetized, right? And they'll like record things about you. And when they're ready, they'll try to expose you. That's what they do. There's going to be a time they're going to come after me. I don't know who's going to come after me, but there's going to be a time. And I got to take it because I do it. This is what we do. We go at each other. This is what your channel is that you're exposing. You got to expect exposing videos to come at you. You got to expect that people pick you apart, do your commentary. Be you. When you do a channel, just like I told Queen Supreme, that's why I tell anybody, do not listen. If I'm just giving you, I don't know everything. I'm still learning. Every day I'm still learning. Still learning. Be you. When you do a channel, be you. Don't be Hassan Campbell. Don't be Latonya Jones. Don't be World News. Be you. You'll feel more comfortable being you than coming up here being fake. Because then if they do expose videos, right, maybe you could sit back, right? Okay, you're going to sit back and listen to them, right? And they don't even know they're helping you. So sometimes you got to take judgment. You got to be able to diss out judgment and be able to receive it. So maybe, right, they're showing you something that you didn't know. So you try to correct it. You correct it. Damn, I was doing this. Hold up. You know what? They're right. Why did I do that? What the F? Okay, say no more. You correct it. If you diss out judgment, you got to be able to receive it. Be you. When you start a channel, be you. You be more comfortable that way. When you being fake and people will sit back and watch you and watch you and watch you and watch you. And over time, you know, they're going to see it. You know what? I'm going to watch him just to sit back and make a fool off of him. Or, you know what? That person's my Saturday Night Live show. Ain't nothing on TV. Greenleaf ain't on. Shit. I'm just going to watch St. Thomas. I'm going to sit back and record St. Thomas while he make a fool of himself. But this is me. This is how I am in real life. Like, this is how I am. I don't know how, this is how I am. Queens be like, Devon, you're so funny. I don't even know I'm being funny half the time. I don't. This is how I am. This is how I am. To you, Queens, what I'm saying is funny, but I'm really serious to her. Like, I don't even know I'm being funny. Maybe it's something in my mind, but I don't know. I don't know. But if you start a channel, be yourself. Just be yourself, please. Just be yourself. Because people will sit back. If you're doing videos, you're stepping into the exposing world, you got to expect it to come back at you. If you do a channel that has good vibes, then if you do exposed videos and you have good energy, then you might not get exposed. But if you're a person like me, it could happen. It just could happen. But, you know, if judgment comes, I'm going to take it, I'm going to learn from it, and they won't even know. So if you want to make exposed videos, before I get monetized or after, I'm going to learn from you. All I'm going to tell you is, thank you. I'm going to fix that. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say. It all depends. Because, you know, people talk about people's kids now. Shit is crazy. People talk about people's kids, you know. I leave kids out of it. But yes, you have a channel, be yourself. It's better that way. Be yourself. Then you know you're yourself. And if somebody expose you or try to expose you, like World News tried to do to me, dumbass dude, went on his channel July 4th and tried to expose me for me setting me. I'll give you a perfect instinct of what World News try to do. World News think showing loyalty and being a peacemaker is exposing. What I'm trying to say is, yo, you are cool with, I think I told them, yo, you're cool with, you look up to Fundi. You cool with Fundi, right? Black Cherry, she's a channel hopper. Whoever's the hottest thing, that's who she rolls with. Black Cherry's with you. Why don't you talk to Black Cherry, you know what I'm saying, to end this beef with Fundi Fee? Why don't you go, he goes and says, I'm unsubscribing. Well, you need to check it out. That's why I said, go check it out, see what's going on. Like, if you're that dumb, go check it out. I'm not going to sit up here and express why you need to check it out. And be careful who you DM. Like, especially some channel holders. I don't do it. I just don't do it. They will sit back and, man, y'all queens know what's up. It's crazy. You gotta be careful who you DM. Like, you could be talking with somebody on the phone. They might be recording you. Yo, I've seen it. I'm telling you, I've seen it. A woman, a queen, was talking about what her father did to her, what her uncles did to her, right? This dumb ass queen, right, that had beef with that queen that got molested. The queen that got molested started a channel and it took off. The queen was hating and she exposed, I can't even say exposed, she uploaded a voice recording of what she went through with her family. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm going to just leave it alone. It's just be careful who you talk to. I wanted to start a Google Hangout, like, so us who's been through some things, but it's hard because people get other people in the Google Hangouts and they're recording and then saying how you could let this happen. I trusted you, and it's just, you gotta be careful. Queen Anita, I will check it, Queen Anita. Thank you. But just be careful. Just be careful.
Everybody else.
Yes, they do. They do. I'm telling you. Queens are, it's crazy. A lot of queens and a lot of kings are scared to start private rooms so we can help each other. They're scared. They're worried. I won't even scared. They're worried. And I understand. People literally will sit back and record you and they think that shit is funny. Someone spitting out their, not spitting out, but talking what happened in their lives and stuff, and then they just over for fucking views, they will upload a video of what's going on in the chat, going on in that Google. Listen, I'm telling you, man, social media, they have their goods and they have their downs, and it's crazy.
Eligio's a snitch, and you best believe he'll snitch on everybody. I know this for a fact. He'll tell it all. That's the only way he gonna reduce his sentence and reduce his crimes, or the amount of time he's gonna spend in jail if he snitches. And this dude is going to the
Queen Patricia, how are you?
FBI. He's not going to regular jail. He's going to the CIA and the FBI. So you best believe he's going to cooperate. So, stop being...
What? Queen Shay? Queen Says. That's what I'm going to call you, Queen Says. Because I can't say your name. I have a heavy accent. So Queen Say, she said the reason why she has no man is because she said that her ex died. What, Latonya? You don't... I think your ex-man would want you to move on. You're still 45. It's not like my grandmother's age. My grandmother is 80-something. She lost my grandfather, her husband, 4 years ago. She said, no man is going up in this pum-pum. I married Frank. I will die with Frank, and that's it. No young boy, no man going up in this pum-pum. I served my husband, and I served the Lord.
Mad at me, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all put this mess on social media. Not my fault. Didn't know nothing about it. Not my business. So, y'all gotta deal with that. So, if I was y'all, I wouldn't be. If anything, y'all should want to be nice to me. Because I'm the only one who knows how much time y'all gonna get.
Wait a second. I gotta get it all out, Latonya, because I'm not gonna do any. I'm gonna try my hardest because Queens are right. So everything I need to say, I gotta get it all out. So let's get to it. You know what Nature Boy is going to get for a time, Latonya. We don't even know his charges. You know what? It makes no sense. You know why? Because you're going to come with a rebuttal for that. So anytime we say anything, you are literally... Are you online right now? I got to see. Hold up. Are you literally online? You might be online right now. So anyway, your rebuttal is, I'm not telling you guys nothing. That's the only... See, this is why you guys do videos on me. Because I won't say nothing. And blah, blah, blah. You don't know nothing. That's the plain and simple. We don't even know Nature Boy's charges. How you know Nature Boy? How you... Latonya, how do you even know how much time Nature Boy gets when international law is different than American laws? You're not even smart enough to go down to a library, right, and do this, right? Go to a library, right, and look up. You can't even do it because you don't have his charges. You could go to a library and he has warrants up here. That's what they said. But I think he does. But anyway, you don't even know his charges. We don't even know his charges. But you know what? We're talking about the godmother of YouTube. Latonya Jones knows Nature Boy's charges.
And I'm the only one that basically is warning you to stop doing it. I don't have to. I can sit right here and not say nothing and watch this man take all of y'all down. But that's not who I am. So I'm telling y'all, stop using the word donation. Anybody use the word donation, you're going down with them. Whether intentionally or not, you're going down with them.
I'm telling you, queens and kings, to do it for me. Do it for me. Okay. Donations in the chat. Flood them, queens. Flood, queens and king, donations in the chat. Because the godmother of YouTube says, right, that when you talk about donations, the feds are going to be kicking down our door between 12 and 6. 12 and 6. Because the godmother of YouTube and social media, Latonya Jones says when you use donations, that the feds are going to kick down your door between 12 and 6. 12 and 6.
Because the IRS is coming for y'all. And you best believe the IRS is going to find out how much money. Because the IRS can get you. Being y'all have put your PayPal information on social media, the IRS has the right to go into it and find out how much money you make.
Thank you, Queen Diet. Thank you.
They have the right to do that. And so does the police department. So the FBI has a right to go into every last one of your PayPals and find out how much money y'all make a month. Because every time y'all do PayPals, people always put what it's used for. If they say charities, well, they're going to look at all of that. So if y'all think the IRS can't find out about you, a damn lie, they can get your PayPal and Cash App information. They can get all of that. Because the IRS has the right to do that. They have the right to go into all of your bank accounts, all of that. They have the right to go into every last bit of that, and you best believe they can find it. Because the FBI will give them every single person's PayPal information, Cash App information, and you best believe it's given straight to the IRS.
Why you're not saying the super chat? 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 You the biggest dumb there is on the face of this earth. Like if I think a cat, a dog, a squirrel, an orange, a mango, a sugar cane, an ant, my daughter, Gabby, all our kids, everyone's kids is smarter than Latonya Jones. Latonya, what makes you any different, right, than us? Oh, because you have a super chat? That makes you different. So the feds are not going to kick down your door between 12 and 6, 12 and 6, because Latonya Jones does not have a PayPal or Cash App and gets money on her channel, her super chat. Latonya, you used to post up your PayPal. You stopped doing it. I forgot why, but I don't make up lies. So I don't know why you stopped. I stopped, right? Because I'm like, you know what? I was in another chat. This is why I stopped. I was in another chat and I think it was a queen or a king, come out of nowhere and say, all you YouTubers like to use this PayPal and Cash App. Why the F we need to donate to you? You don't do nothing. You need to get your asses a job. I'm out here struggling. You all always talk about donations, Cash Apps, and all of this. I'm struggling out here, and I don't need no PayPal and Cash App. Y'all mother effers need to get a job. I said, I wish I could have a job. I wish the state of Connecticut would hire me. But I have to do it the money way. That is, go to school, high school, get a loan, go to college, get a loan. While I'm in college, I'm going to court to get my record expunged so I can do electrician or computers. That's the way you got to do it in Connecticut. Some don't have to. But when you're black in the state of Connecticut, some of us has to. Some sleep through the cracks. When you have 18 felonies, Um, yeah. I'm not proud of it. I'm not up here bragging. Damn, I wish I could take them shits back. But in life, you got to do things, you know. I got 18 felonies. 7 of them are possession charges. 11 is, selling drugs. Like 230 bags of heroin, 700 bags of heroin, 1,500 bags of heroin, 2,100 bags. You can look it up. It's crazy. But, yeah. My last 2 times I went to jail was possession charges. I'll admit that. Got no problem doing that. But before that, you could tell I was selling drugs. And a lot of times, even if you were selling drugs, they add a possession in the state of Connecticut. They want to get an extra felony. They want to bury you more because you're a black person in the state of Connecticut because they want to bury you more. Very Soul could tell you about Massachusetts. When you're a colored person in Massachusetts, woo! They can't wait to bury you. They can't wait to bury us colored people. But in the state of Connecticut, what? You can literally be selling drugs, right? And because you are black, they will add a possession charge to you. So you have, instead of having 1 felony, you have 2 felonies. And then they like to add this in. And this is all over the place. Connecticut ain't no better. You're in a school zone. That turns into a 3rd felony. Within 1,500 feet. If you don't have a lawyer and you have a public defender, when you have a public pretender, you're going to get that 1,500 feet in the school zone selling drugs. If you have a lawyer, you can get that kicked out the window. A lot of times I got that kicked out the window. Thank God. But yeah, 18 felonies, 17, 18 felonies later, yeah, you got to pay some money. I don't sit up here and brag about it. I had to do what I had to do. I'll do it again for my grandfather. State of Connecticut, they are messed up when health insurance under Bush, Clinton was the best of days. Even though he got his dick sucked in the office, everyone was getting money when Clinton was in office. Everyone. Even the ones that collect bottles were getting money. After Clinton, Barack helped a little bit. Salute to Barack. But after Clinton, Bush came in. What Bush did this. He made his $1 billion, sucked American dry, then said, see you later.
So you best believe you can't run high because most of y'all got all your information on that. Good luck with that. Told you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all coming after me. Dude, I ain't got no much problem. No. Dude, I don't make money like that.
Queen Scorpio, I'm always willing. Queen Scorpio, I'm always willing. It's about our kids. Queen Scorpio is not even I'm not saying this. Y'all should know. Listen, as long as our kids is happy, we're happy. That's my enjoyment. When I die, I want to die with a smile on my face because my kids are straight. I don't want you guys, queens and things. Oh no, when they turn 16, Gabby and Vivi, they gotta work. I want them to know independency. Dada will buy them their clothes. I'm gonna help them get their car. They're gonna help me pay half the car insurance. I'll pay their registration. That's every 2 years in the state of Connecticut. I'll do that. I'm going to help them with their car. I will help them pay half of their car insurance. I will do that. But you got to give. You cannot. you cannot let your kids have no responsibilities. They go up spoiled. You got to give them some responsibilities. You help them get a car. They got car insurance. You try to help them out. You got to give them some responsibilities. They want to get their hairs and nails done. They got to pay for that. Do you want that done? You got to pay for that. But if you need help, that will help you. But my daughters got to have responsibilities. They have to. They can't touch their bank accounts until they're 21. I'm about to extend it to 25. But yeah, I do everything for my daughters. Everything. So when I die with a Yankee cap on and in Rockaware clothes and a smile on my face.
On YouTube. What I just do that? Hold on, y'all. Move. Hold on, y'all. I don't make money off YouTube. I love when y'all come in with the same.
That's what I'm talking about, Queen Scorpio. To all the queens that's doing businesses and getting money, salute to you all. Do not catch any felonies. I'm telling you, queens, I know there's sometimes you want to beat up women. Just be careful. I'm telling you, I've seen people have great careers, end up in jail, had great careers, end up in jail to come out to work in Burger King. Had masters, had awesome degrees. They were little, dots, but they got money. Their whole life ended over one night, one single night. End up doing 2-3 years, come home, and they're working at Burger King or McDonald's.
Person, but the same troll names, but different people. Y'all some dummies. Just hang it up, y'all. Hang it up. Y'all, I am not the problem here. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just telling y'all.
What? Queen Anita, for real? What? That is messed up. Wow.
If you think them kids are not gonna tell, cause I bet you 10 to 1, whatever Eligio knows, so do they. Why you think I know? I think they know some on Young Pharaoh too. I'm telling y'all be amazed what Nature Boy knows about everybody. He knows a lot about people. But there are some people he don't know nothing about, he can't touch. But there are others, you best believe, he's gonna have the pleasure of taking down. Oh well, I ain't got nothing to do with it. So, that being said, good luck, channel holders. Y'all gonna need it. I'm gonna be chilling.
Queen Scorpio, who you think is gonna be the president in 2020? It's picked already? I'm saying we're not shocked about our government. It's crazy. Who you think it is, Queen Scorpio?
Continue doing what I'm doing, because I am not in that category. Because I didn't make money off that man. Most of mine were where it was either limited.
Who you think it is, Ferry? Who you queens think that all right.
They make nobody off of. Not like that. Nope. I made money off me talking about self-esteem and self-worth. I always incorporated other things within topics. So, no. I don't make money off that man. I ain't sold no products. I ain't done none of that. Why you think that is? Because I was not going down for that. I'm not going down for fraud. Go on them. I don't make money like that off that man. So I ain't got to worry about it. But there going to be a lot of people that are going to be going down with that man. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But
You love it, you love it, you love it. Stop the bullshit. You know you love it. Latonya, I'm still trying to figure out, right, how you do not make any money off of Nature Boy when you monetized. What? Because you commentate over other people's videos? I just want to know when your channel's monetized. I'm not hating. What I'm trying to tell you is, what the hell are you talking about? That I'm not hating, but what the hell are you talking about? Your channel's monetized. You talk about Nature Boy. 80% of your videos is about Nature Boy. 90%, between 70 to 80% of my videos is about Nature Boy. I'm not monetized yet. I'm getting there. 90% of your videos is about Nature Boy or sex. Nature Boy or sex. And your sex is disgusting. Like the way you talk, you leave that in the bedroom. You come online. Can you please do us all a favor, all right? Because since you're a deadbeat parent, right? This is for us cool parents, us awesome parents that like to keep the sex talk in the room, like the dirty talk in the room. Can you do us a favor? Because we are caring parents. We have nieces, nephews, uncles, nieces, nephews. We you know, some of us don't have kids, but we have little kids in our, we take care of them. You understand? We are parents out here, okay? Since you are a deadbeat parent, can you do us all a favor? When you are talking about sex, right, can you please do us a favor? And it's called restriction. Do I have to show it to you? You go in here, like boom, like this. I'll show you. Easy and simple. Because you're too dumb to do it. You go like this. You hit on your link, right? You go like this, okay? You go into your settings, right? I'm going to show you. You go into your general, I think, right? And you scroll down. You see that? Do I have to do it again? Let me show you, you dumb-ass broad. Because one day, do you know when you keep talking about sex, a 12-year-old could come across that, right? And they start having sex at the age of 13. So can you please do this? When you know your disgusting filth is about to come out your disgusting mouth, right? You go like this, you hit your icon, right? Then you go like this, okay? Then you go into your settings, right? This is going to come up. Then you go into your general. You scroll up, restricted. This helps hide potentially mature videos. You click that to the right. There you go. Because you are a deadbeat parent, that don't mean us kings or queens are like you. So do us all a favor, you disgusting filth that comes out of your mouth. How about you do what I just said? It takes 3 steps. I'm not going to keep doing it again because you are the smartest person on the face of this earth. You are the godmother of YouTube. You are Latonya Godmother Jones. Restricted. Left. To the right. To the right. To the right. To the right. Go into your settings. Go into your general. You scroll it up. Then you turn it over to your right.
y'all chose to do it. Gotta live with the consequences. Not my problem.
King Peter, how you doing, bro?
So y'all better be worried. If I was y'all, I would be worried.
Latonya, do you know who's in our chat right now? Do you know who's in our chat right now? It's not Jennifer Lopez. It is Chris Brown. Clap it up for Chris Brown. Chris, did you get that information that Latonya Jones sent you a couple of days ago? That she pretty much fucked the shit out of you because she's a desperate asshole, okay? That's in love with pedophilers, that like sticking up for pedophilers, that would like to suck the cum juice out of a pedophile's penis. So, did you get that message that Latonya Jones sent you?
I'd be scared right now if I was y'all. That man is not getting out of jail. Because if he gets out, he's going straight to Mexico. And from Mexico, he's going straight to the U.S. The U.S. going to be his last stop. Because they going to hit him the hardest.
My fault, Chris. That's your lady. I apologize, bro. I apologize. Listen, just make sure you hit up Latonya Jones, okay? It's because she is the most desperatest woman on YouTube. I think Latonya Jones, you deserve 2 awards this year. I'm going to give it to you. Here's your 2 awards. The dumbest drug dealer award of all time that certified you, right? And the most desperate ass woman on YouTube of all time award. You want to know why? Because only a desperate ass, disgusting ass woman like you would stick up for pedophiles and say that you would fuck the shit out of them, then say you would suck them better off than Eliana. Then when the heat comes down on you, then you would go to IG with your short wig, then get to YouTube with a long wig, and then say the only reason why I said I would suck and F Nature Boy better off than Eliana because I wanted to figure out who was my trolls. What?
It's going to be the United States. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. This getting ready to get good. It's going to be a
Queen Earth Angel, how are you?
trickling effect, a domino effect. And y'all, this going to be good. I'm going to sit right back with some popcorn. I'm going to sit right back and watch this unfold. I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm going to be a spectator just like y'all. Hi.
I just wanted to know how you're going to be a spectator. Because Latonya, just let me tell you something. Hold up, if you're online, right? If you have a super chat, right? The feds could see that. So what makes you better than us? Just saying. Like we're gonna really stand out our window from 12 to 6. So what I'm going to do is, right? I'm going to literally, because Latonya Jones says to sit at your window from 12 to 6 because you have a PayPal or Cash App. You should sit at your window from 12 to 6 because the feds are going to knock on your door. Because you have a PayPal and Cash App that's connected to Nature Boy. And that me and Vic are going down because me and Vic has a PayPal and Cash App because the godmother of YouTube said so. That's what this is all about. 3 hours of bubblegum bullshit.
Hi, Mr. Diva. How nice to meet you. Oh, no, I'm just telling people that if they think Eligio's not gonna sell, he is. Eligio has got so many people right now. Dude, first of all, I'm not doing what you're talking about. Bye. Why does everybody think I'm doing something I ain't doing? Nah.
Okay, let's fast forward this. What? Hold up. Hold up. Snapshot this. Snapshot this. What is that, Latonya? Snapshot this. Snapshot this. And let's send this in. Make sure you send it to Latonya Jones. Make sure you send it to Latonya Jones. What is that, Latonya? So, because you got a donation right there, right? The feds are not coming after you?
Yeah. Y'all have to tell people where you get your information from. How you got there. How I got to my story, my ex-boyfriend died. My son was born. That's what made me go on my journey. My son is what changed me.
King Lordship. Shout outs to King Lordship. Shout outs to the brother Why You Tripping Off Me. Shout outs to Queen Patron. And you know what I'm going to start doing? I think starting on Monday. Because Latonya, I'm just going to get it all out today. I just got to get it all out. Got to get it all out today. Did you hear what I said? I got to get it all out today. So that means when Gabby wakes up, right? This is reality. This is not a matrix. You know, once the camera goes off, that means I go Gabby. And then while I'm feeding Gabby, I'm texting Vivi to make sure Vivi is, you know, in her pool. Thank to Queens for getting, thank Queens and Kings, thank you for helping me get Vivi. It's Vivi, Ari, and Princess Pia. All of them are my 3 princesses. Thank you for helping me get them a pool. They are so happy. Yes, they are. But after today, right? Because I got to get it all out. Listen to what I said after today. So that means once Gabby gets up, she's going to be up for about 4 or 5 hours. That means we're going to have a late night show. So that means it's going to be a Saturday Night Live Latonya Jones show until I fall asleep till about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Then after that, I felt like I have gotten everything I needed to get out, and that Sean Perkins will probably be up in my comments early in the morning. Shout outs to Queen Sean. Let me show you, Queens and Kings, what I deal with every single morning. Let me show you. Just to show you, Queens, what I deal with every single morning. You know what? When I bring her name up, because I have to, because she's light on me, because I know Queen Sean's over here. Let me show you what I deal with it in the morning. No, it should be up here. But to be honest, not even joking, Queens and Kings, I don't know why it's not up here. When I hit my notifications, right, and I look down, Sean Perkins is there, cussing me the F out, as usual. Nothing new. You know, I'm starting to think that I'm her genuine of her mornings because she keeps waking up, you know. Shouts to Queen Sean. She brushes her teeth. She eats the fruits and vegetables and has her breakfast. And then she jumps on me early in the morning. So after she brushes her teeth, has her Listerine, eats her breakfast, has her coffee, then jumps on me. So that's what she does. So yes, Latonya, after today, you know, probably late, you know, going into Sunday, I'm going to try my very best not to talk about you. So we're going to start seeing other queens and kings, channels. I want to help other queens and kings grow. That's what we do. We help them grow. And I hope they surpass me. That's what I'm about. Because to be honest, there is a lot of channels that are smaller than mine. I'm not trying to take shots. That they are better than me. And I will give them their credit. And if I have to show their videos to get them where I know they should be at, because they're awesome, like Queen Patron. She is off the hook. The way she does her videos, shout out to Queen Patron. The way she does things is incredible. Like, the way she goes in, she is being herself. She's not being fake. She is being herself. She's giving her opinion, and she is being herself. She's not being you, Latonya Jones, that comes up here with this bubblegum bullshit every single day. When are you going on vacation? When are you going on vacation? I think you go on more vacation than Donald Trump himself. You go on more vacations than Donald Trump himself. When are you going on vacation? Every other day you're going on vacation. Every week, at least every other day, once a week, you're going on vacation. And then what happens? Your moldy ass pops up on our screen. What the hell this woman had to say today? And in my mind, okay, why is she talking about donations? Okay, she's talking about, she must have seen such and such's, video. Okay, she's talking about donations. And then Vic and me come up. You're not going to like what I have to say, so I'm just going to keep it real with you. Latonya Jones, I don't want you. I'd rather, take pills, that I have no feelings, no sex feelings, no feelings at all. If you were the last woman on earth, I'd rather cut my dick off and let the animal eat it. So that means no. If you were the last woman on earth, I'll probably cut off all my fingers and my penis. So, no. I cannot be with you because you would end up killing my daughters and then I would have to kill you. So that means no. I would not be with you because, number two, you remind me of my baby mother, who's a statue when it comes to two of our kids. So that is no. The only difference between the statue and you is the statue does help me out with my daughters. And she's not a deadbeat. I got to give it to her. But, well, no. But anyway, you're a deadbeat mother, so that means no. I can't travel with you because literally I would have to hold, it's like me holding on to three people, Gabby, Vivi, and you, because you keep on eating, so that means I would have to push you on a wheelchair. So that means I would have to carry Gabby here, Vivi here and pushing Latonya because your fat ass won't take yourself, right? And stop coming up here being miserable and putting on the boo-hoo, wah, no one likes me, this and that. So I gave you early in the video what to do so you stop being miserable. Shout outs to Fundi Fee for talking about character. So that's why I said ding, 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 ding. Got it. How can I help Latonya Jones stop being a miserable ass broad? So I ran it down and told you what you needed to do. I can't push you around on a wheelchair. Number one, I do not honestly want a woman that has STDs or did have STDs. Number two, I do not want a woman that I have to lift up her blubber to get. Three, no, I'm not going to talk about that because you can't help that. So we're not going to talk about that. Four, two crazy people cannot be in the same house. Five, yeah, it's not going to sum it all up, it's not going to work.
My son started my journey. But my journey started really when I was 16. My journey started the day my ex died. The love of my life died. I'm reading your question. I'm not reporting lies concerning them. I can back up what I said. I just choose not to put it on social media. I'm not lying on them. I have evidence to back that up. I have paperwork that backs up what I say. I'm not recording it. You're not listening to what I said. I am saying they need to get away from and recreate their own. And that means start over. They can take some of his teachings that they feel can be of value. Because not everything he said was terrible. There were some things that were of value. Take those. But the polygamy and the other stuff, no. They shouldn't even use that at all. I agree with that. But if they choose to recreate, and I wouldn't say recreate it, I would just say start over. So, if they decide to take some of his teachings that they feel can be of value, because not everything he said was terrible. There were some things that were of value. Take those. But the polygamy and the other stuff, no. They shouldn't even use that at all. I agree with that. But
you're lying. You're holding your ear. You're lying. There's a couple things that we need to get out the way. When you're lying and you really, you're trying to tell the truth, but in your mind you think you're telling the truth. But when it comes out your mouth, you're lying. So when you hold your ear, you're lying. When your eyes twitch, bloop bloop. When your eyes twitch, doop 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 doop. I told you to leave me alone. I told you to leave me alone. When your eyes go doop 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 doop, you're lying.
If they choose to recreate, and I wouldn't say recreate it, I would just say start over. So, if they decide they want to stay up there, like their parents and I are all saying, then make it your own. Don't go off what Alicia is telling them. They do their own research, and they find something that resonates with them.
Oh no. This is going to be crazy. Shouts to Queen Key. She always hit me up. Queen Key does hit me up. Latonya, Queen Key's on your ass.
Series. being added to the lineup. It's called Commiserations. These are my live reviews of roasts and commentaries. So let's get with it. I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to watch it with you. For the first time. This is my first time seeing it, so you're getting my honest reaction. Let's go, babies.
Yeah, you know that nature boy, he gonna get in trouble. Everybody going down. Everybody going down that was, affiliated with nature boy. Everybody.
Everybody.
You know, if you have been getting donations off of his name, well, they can investigate you too. Y'all all going to jail because they know they was recording everything. You know they was recording everything.
Everything.
I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna press charges on Vic because he keep harassing and stalking me. He keep making fun of me. They said I said something about Fondy. I didn't say anything about Fondy. Everybody know this is all about Nature Boy. And that man, I miss that man. Nature Boy used to watch all of my shows. He used to make all of my shows.
You know what, Latonya? I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for you. You back lines in the corner. They could do what they want.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. You need some trees? What you looking for?
Yo!
Gotta have $50. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I had to sell a little weed. Right. But Eliana, I want you to know that if you do a show with me, nobody is going to attack you. You said you want all the attacks can stop. I can do it. I can make it all stop, Eliana. I can make it all stop. All of it.
Yo!
I'm going to tell everybody on YouTube for 24 hours they cannot make a video about carbonation because I can do it. I have that ability. Nobody else. You see? So Eliana, we got all your family waiting over here. We got all your family waiting over here. And we want to know. All right, you call me. Okay? You call me and let me know. Hold on 1 second. You call me and tell me what's a good time. Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. You should be calling me and letting me know when me and you can have a show with all the
You go check Gabby.
You want the trolling to stop. You want it all to stop. I can do it.
I can't, man.
I can do it.
It's a
She
trip.
can do it.
That ability.
Oh my God.
Yo!
Alright.
And I'm watching this sober, y'all. Imagine
I got some things I got to do.
if I had got that A from 25.
Gotta get my I done had
And
it
my
right
scratch.
for 5 years. It's almost fermented. So solid,
Yo.
Oh God.
Yo.
Did he say fermented?
Alright, seriously. Saturday, happy Saturday. The whole day is gonna be about Nature Boy and combination. And the double agents and triple agents, that's all agents. Okay, now we gotta talk about the people that's going to jail with Nature Boy. Okay? Because Vic Damone is one of those people. He's going to jail. He's gonna get indicted because he was making money off of Nature Boy. I heard him say this True Freeman dude, but I don't know who the fuck that is. I just know he was making money off of Nature Boy.
True Freeman, who should he need to
You
be
know who else
hooked up
going to
with?
jail too? Fondy. Fondy going to jail too. Because Fondy knows she was making money off Nature Boy. And do you realize as they was making all this money, none of them ever called me? Not one of them. Not one person even called me and said, hey, Latonya Jones, would you like to make some money?
I'm gonna end this, but I'm gonna turn it back
I
on
just
because
thought that
I
was
want
messed up.
Latonya to see
I just
this.
thought that was messed up.
See, but hold on. See, there's a difference, Latonya. You see, I'm not monetized yet. So, what you do every day, you know what the fuck you're doing. I'm doing it because I'm making sure you see this. Come right back, Queens and Kings. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Hold on, hold on, hold on.